Welp, here we are for our biggest milestone in Ice Weekly yet, episode 100. Although it's been more than 100 weeks, it's still crazy to me to think that ever since we started this series almost 4 years ago when I was in 8th grade, now I'm a senior in high school. That's really weird to think about it. But anyways, beginning with just me and Strato working on this weekly series, back to when Ice content was still on YouTube, transitioning to now working with these wonderful people to help make Ice Weekly possible. Now we've had so many people contribute to helping this series strive towards being the best that we can make out of it, so in this episode, we're going to be bringing in everyone that had a role in the past or present for making Ice Weekly, well, possible. Let's go ahead and get started. First up for this week, we've got a wholesome moment by the OS community. OS Skills posted on Twitter about their need of donations to help cover their monthly costs, and if they didn't reach their donation goals, OS Skills would have had to been shut down in May. That was until good guy Peppy and the help of the community's collective donations from a single day ended up covering the cost to run the server for another 4+ years.
Ever since August 2015, Rafis was the #1 ranked player in Poland, but a little bit over a week ago, Lamy had taken over the spot for himself, now being crowned as the highest ranked player in Poland.
On the December 30th, Pepe finally got a chance to meet up with Camellia.
To wrap up 2019, a new featured artist has been added to the roster on the very last day of the decade. It is Milk, spelled with Y, who seems to have a pretty known voice across the EDM pop scene. We are happy to welcome her along with a lot of taiko sets mapped by the community to start this year off just right.
The top 25 all-standard Korean player vote had been opened up about 2 weeks ago, but not to worry as the vote will be ending on the 19th of January. This was posted by Lucent on the OS forums, and the link to this page can be found in the description below.
The man has confirmed that COE 2020 OSA Cracked event is going to be happening, taking place in insert Google Translate here.
Brabanthalen.
Starting July 27th to August 2nd, you could stay up to date by joining his Discord server and following the official Twitter account. The invite and Twitter profile link will be in the description below. Enjoy your Cracked event.
First up, here's Whitecat, a player that should be really known by now, I guess. Our fellow German and also speedrunner was the one to finally snipe Rafis off the first spot on the global leaderboards in Less's lunatic difficulty of Microphantasia plus HDDT. With a slightly better accuracy of 99.15% and a UR of 64.04, he managed to get 818 PP and a set ready community, since Rafis play was so hyped back then. Feels bad, man.
I'm a Fancy Lad is coming in next with a score that'll never be forgotten, setting the first and only Hard Rock FC on this 27-minute long map, a one-of-a-kind score he'll probably hold on to for a long time to come.
Next up is Ano24x24, who has been able to get the first hidden DTFC on an 8-year-old map called Mapes de Ikimashu. The score itself is worth 691 PP, standing at the very top of the leaderboards right now. It's insane how consistent he must have played to end up with an accuracy of 99.21% on a 1181 combo map. After the map is covered with a lot of triples and 285 BPM streams. With the power of Peru, this guy is getting closer and closer to collect 400 respectable first place ranks.
After Matthew set a single miss hidden and double time score on Deus Ex Machina, Andros came in for the first and only double time FC.
Here is Razaran notes the score of Kablaze, with a no mod assess on defenders by Dragon Force. He already assessed this map, but decided to do it just one more time. The play is not shown on the leaderboards, as Kablaze FC this map was hidden as well. However, nobody else than him and Case Leads managed to keep the accuracy on 100%. That's why it's so special.
Gasha is up next, being the second ever player to set an FC on Dragon Forces inside the Winter Storm, right under Idki's score.
Touchscreen player Yabinu is up next with a really impressive hidden in Nightcore single miss pass on Bang Bang. I'm a crackhead. Yes, I am. If he got in the FC, this play would have been worth over 800 PP.
And another touchscreen player, Goink, or mostly still known by his old username, Itsumi Mario, is here setting a what the F score on Big Money.
For $1.
With Matthew becoming a bit more active over this past month, here he is already setting some pretty wide scores. Coming in with a perfect score on Denpa Shoujo no Kosai Taiyan, with this play being the only 100% accuracy run with hidden on the leaderboards. Flank Tuna also holds a perfect score on this map, but done no mod. Glad to see a legend getting more active again.
Coming up next is Mayas with a pretty impressive score on Switched on Lotus, being the only double time FC on the leaderboards of this 9-year-old map.
service, Giant's score on end time with Flashlight, surpassing Phil's Dilemma's run with Flashlight also, and getting the highest accuracy on this difficulty with the mod.
Chocoment being Chocoment went off to get the first hit in FC on end mark Ni. Not only did he set the only hit in FC on the leaderboards, he also retried the map a couple of times after nearing the end even when he had an FC, just to achieve a better accuracy. Is again now achieving the first FC on Ether with Hidden.
Here we have Oxey, the Bacon Boy, with this insane FC. Considering that there are no other HR FCs on this map, coming in with a HD HR FC is completely insane. The 97.25 AC isn't the best AC we've ever heard of, but he is the only person to come close to FCing this with HD HR, being followed by Rafis with a 94.96 AC and 3 misses. What an excellent way of showing off his ever-growing skill.
And here he is again, holding a hidden and hard rock FC on Senketsu no Saisho. A fun fact, by the way, this was done on his first try. What? Osu, how?
play that probably nobody expected coming this early is coming from White Cat, who got a 1 slider break pass on Scarlet Rose. The accuracy in this play alone is pretty insane, and by the looks of it, we can probably expect him to get the full combo during this month. Another really long play, but this one done by Enz, who earned himself the first and only hidden in Hard Rock FC on Liquidity Euromix 2016, sprouting as his new top play. And the final play of the week comes from the Taiko player Applers, who set a really nice score on Galaxy Collapse with Nightcore and Easy. Now I don't really understand what's going on for more than half the time in this play, but this definitely doesn't look too human. Welp, that's it for the plays we're featuring in this episode of O's Weekly. A big thanks to everybody that was available and willing to collaborate in our 100th episode, and obviously a huge thanks to them for helping make O's Weekly what it is today. Now, not every helper was available to collaborate, but I'm not counting them out. I didn't mention this in the intro, but the giveaway winner for the O supporter tag has already been posted on the TZB Twitter page, so go ahead and check it out if you entered in it. Also, this video literally took ages to make. I don't know why, but it just did. So if you want to check out my Patreon, the link can be found in the description below. Or you can show your support for this show by leaving a like and sharing the video. Now that's it for this episode. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you all next week.